Not long ago, some Japanese people witnessed a Chinese tourist wearing a white short-sleeved t-shirt and blue jeans punching and kicking a deer out of the park, even though the deer had been...
I don't think I can show this on YouTube. I'm gonna get demonetized. Holy Christ, he just kicked the deer. That was insane.
driven away by him. He also chased it.
What the f*** is that guy's problem? So Chinese people don't view animals with any sort of empathy or sympathy. They don't have that for animals at all. Like the Chinese word for animal is dongwu, which is like moving thing. If you go to Guangxi province, which is just west of Guangdong province, which makes sense. Xi means west, Dong means east. They have the dog meat festival, but it's horrible the way they do it. I'm talking about like cooking animals while they're still alive. I saw a video of a guy cooking a donkey while it was tied to the tree and alive. It's essentially blowtorching a donkey tied to a tree. They don't look at animals with any type of sympathy at all. And someone asked why. So there's this idea in China that the meat tastes better the fresher it is. So you want to eat the animal as close to the time it was killed as you can. And so there's some people who, the idea is like, if I cook the animal while it's still alive, well, that's some pretty fresh meat.
These tourists deliberately dipped deer biscuits into deer poop on the ground and fed them to the deer. They also filmed the process and posted it online, causing public outrage among local people.
Again, it's part of that whole like cruelty towards animals, because to Chinese people, it's not cruel. Because they're just animals, like who cares, you know what I mean? Like they don't have any sympathy.
Some Japanese tourists voluntarily patrolled to stop these inappropriate behaviors.
Japanese people taking things into their own hands. Someone asks what China has that Taiwan doesn't. You guys are like floods, dog meat. But the fact of the matter is that if you are going to choose to live in a country like China, then you're going to have to be able to accept some form of animal cruelty that you're going to see on a daily basis. I used to live really close to a Walmart, and they used to sell these little gotchas, you know, those little balls, and inside was a live soft-shell turtle in a little bit of water, and it was a keychain. And the idea was that school kids would buy these thinking they're really cute, you know, these little turtles in a little ball, and they would attach these keychains with the turtles in them to their school bags and take them to school and show their friends, and they would live for like, you know, a day or two, maybe more if they were really lucky. And in fact, I bought one of those turtles, opened the gotcha ball, which is difficult because they're sealed shut, so that, you know, when their kids have them on the school bags, they don't explode and there's a live turtle in the classroom. And I saved it, and actually you guys years ago named it, and that was my pet turtle for a long time.
Look at the little pig-nosed turtle trying to get out of his orb. You know what kids do? No joke. No joke. They put these on a keychain and they carry them around school until they die. They don't feed them. They don't take care of them. This is the most humane one I've ever seen, though. It does have air holes, yeah. You seen the ones that are just enclosed? Sure have, yeah. We should buy them. Should we buy them? This kind of turtle is often consumed in Guangdong. This is the kind of turtle that they cook for hours in the oven.
And it just goes to show you the mentality there in that country that's so different from the outside world, especially when it comes to pets. Most people, I think, look at their pets as a companion, a member of the family, a friend, whatever. It's more than just an animal, but in China, that's all they are. And of course, someone in the comments is gonna say that not all Chinese people think this way, not all Chinese people behave this way. Some Chinese people have pets, love animals, and that's true. But I can say from the time that I lived there that I did see those kinds of things. But you know, it's one of those things, it's one of those cultural differences that I couldn't get over. I try to be open-minded, I try to respect other people's cultures, you try to adapt. Sometimes you can actually absorb some other people's cultures into your own personality. This whole idea around animals, the way that they view animals, was just something that I couldn't accept, and it wasn't something that I was okay with, and it's not something I'll ever be okay with.